Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Make sure to touch that like button in the next 3 seconds. Honestly, I got nothing for you. I'm running out of ideas. Just, it helps a lot. I'd appreciate it. I guess that's what I say normally too. So thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the support on these videos. Bunch of awesome skin. Like this shop, while I'm recording this, it's just a fire shop right now. That corrupt skin's still in there. And then the new Major Laser set. And then we've recently had those, the burger skin, tomato skin. There's just been a lot, and thanks to everybody using code TheCampingRusher. I see your tweets, I see your Instagrams, and I see your comments. I do appreciate it. All right, today's a good day. Today is the day I'm back on Fortnite, back playing. You can see, of course, my first day back, I always do Team Rumble. If you're a viewer of the channel, you know. So yeah, I'm a little rusty. I've been off for like a week, but fired up some Team Rumble today, try and get some aim back. And on top of that, the Brute has been nerfed. Majorly nerfed. Mech Brute, whatever you want to call them. They finally have done it, and this thing is detailed, and it's a big deal. Actually, like 1v1 a nerf. Maybe in this, yeah, I think in this video. So you'll be able to see how much this nerf has affected the Brute. So here is what's going on. First off, they are temporarily disabling the jump grift for this weekend's FNCS tournament and arena playlist until 10.2. So no jump grift in arena or the tourney until next week's update, which is extremely nice. I finally got to, I saw what those things can do to you in one of my games today. Just instantly died. Didn't even know it had spawned. It was above me and it took me out. But here are the changes. Let's start with these few. Decrease the maximum amount of rockets fired by the Brute in a single charge from 10 to 6. Right there, great start. Decrease the rate at which rockets are fired from the Brute by 56%. Their goal is to increase the back and forth between the users of the Brute and the players they face. These changes allow the players on the receiving end of the missile volley to have more time to react and protect themselves. That was another huge issue. Those two were the biggest, and it's still hard, but you can build against this thing now. I was able to do so in one of the games, so it's possible now. They also decreased the radius of the Brute's rocket explosion by 42%. The goal is to improve consistency and understanding around focused barrages and missiles. Brutes will continue to be a strong option against structures, but less lethal against players, and that is the way it should be, at least in my opinion. And increase the dash cooldown from 3 to 5 seconds. Previous dash cooldown not only increased the Brute's mobility, but also made the Brutes a harder target to hit from distances than we'd like. The adjustment here reduces the ability to close gaps quickly while in the Brute, while also increasing the ability to land shots on target for players facing the Brute. Another big one. Like, these are huge nerfs, right? Like they're either almost doubling things or almost cutting things in half with these percents and with the seconds there. Also decrease the velocity gained from boosting while in the air by 33%. We want to reduce a Brute's ability to engage and disengage at long distances to encourage a more strategic approach to an encounter. In general, we hope to shift Brutes away from being highly mobile and put more emphasis on their already defensive nature. Okay. The Brute no longer grants materials to the driver and passenger when stomping or dashing through the environment. This change should roll out shortly following the other changes, so if you're not noticing yet, should be out in the next by the end of today. Our goal is to add more tension between being in and out of a Brute, as well as reduce instances where players can farm faster than intended without exposing themselves to danger. That's a good one too. Didn't even really think about that one, but yeah, thank you. And finally here, well, there's two other things. There's actually a little buff coming up, but it's a totally justifiable buff. But first, here are the new storm spawn rates for storm phases 1, 2, and 3 in core modes, whereas the arena modes will stay the same. All right, so I can't even put, I'll just cycle them through your screen here. I won't read through every one. Looks like they're just doing more variance, right? More spread. There's going to be, the percents are kind of the same. They're just adding more chances. So instead of like 2, 3, and 4, those are the only 3 options. Now there's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a bigger spread, bigger chance of different values, I guess, right? Not a crazy change. And the reason the early stages of a match were guaranteed a minimum amount of Brutes, we'd like to provide a little more variance. Oh, look, we called it, baby. We even used the right word to that experience so that matches don't always play out the same way. The overall average number of Brutes per game is reduced slightly. All right. Decrease the mat cost of using the gunner's overshield from 200 to 75. Our goal is to further emphasize use of materials for positive defensive benefit, and they increase the health of the brute from 1,000 to 1,250. Users of the brute need to play a bit more strategic than before with these new changes, so we want to give a little bit longer of a window to do so. And that's it, man. So that's huge. Those are so many changes. Those last two things are buffs. But dude, I mean that's fine. I'm fine with those buffs. Like, those buffs are not even comparable to how hard this thing just got nerfed, man. Like, this is detailed, right? So they've been planning this for a while, man. So what do you think? Do you like the changes? Do you not like them? This is huge. What are your favorite changes? What wasn't enough? What's too much? I really want to hear your opinions on this, because this is probably the biggest nerf we've ever seen on an item, right? Just the thing is, though, the brute's a lot of different mechanics within the brute, so that's another reason why. Okay, moving on. There's still a bunch of news today, so stick around. There was a big competitive blog post. I'm not gonna, some of the stuff's not really, I'll link it down below if you want to check it out, just some issues they have. But this one here, Fortnite Spotlight Showdown Under. Ever wish you could watch your favorite streamer or content creator run their own event for Fortnite Battle Royale or Creative? Now you can with this new Fortnite Spotlight series. This program is our first step to highlight influencers who run their own event series with prize pools sponsored by Epic. And with that, they're starting on the 26th. Creators from the Oceania region participate in the first week of events organized by Click, and it'll last for 8 weeks and have a total prize pool of 480,000 Australian dollars, I assume that is. Keep an eye on our website and social channels. So that's coming. It looks like they're going to, and Rocket League used to do this. There'd only be the one main RLCS? Yeah, RLCS. Big main, like, championship World Series every season. But then all the other events were run by third parties. And for a while, they didn't sponsor them, but I believe they've sponsored a bunch of third-party events. So this is good. It just expands more competition, more practice, and more fun things to do. I think this is a great move. And there's some stuff there. There's going to be some TwitchCon on September 27th, I believe. And you can read more there if you're interested in that. All right. Moving on here, the Star Walker set. We know the name of this thing now. This is the orb skin. I showed you guys well, it's from the week 4 loading screen, or one of the loading screens. And it's got like that rift orb in its chest. He was looking up. We now have an in-game leak of the entire set. And it could come out tonight. I'm not too sure. Again, another great skin. Code TheCampingRusher in item shop, man. I appreciate you guys. Here it is. Show you a quick video. I think I'm going to have to pick that one up, man. I was going to pick it up anyways, but it just looks sweet in game. It's got a little purple trim there, my favorite color. I'm a big fan of that. And this last one here, kind of pointless now, but kind of helped understand future collaborations and stuff. Before Mega Mall turned into retail last week, the Scoops Ahoy, like that shop, that shop in the mall, was replaced with what seems to be soft D's due to Epic's contract ending. So I don't know if they timed it poorly or whatever it was, but right, there must have been a date set where, okay, the promotion's over between Stranger Things and Fortnite. You gotta no more selling the skin, right? No more putting that in the shop. But that includes no more using Scoops Ahoy in the game. Which is just, it looks like they were so close to timing it right, though, right? The Mega Mall gets removed as the contract ends, then we wouldn't even notice this. But yeah, I don't know if that was a mistake. I just thought it was kind of cool that as soon as whatever this contract states, you can't use each other's brand, or you can for this certain period of time, boom, done, no more, right? Not allowed, illegal. I don't know, that stuff interests me. Just as I thought we were out of news, Fortnite just dropped a teaser. I don't know what it means. It literally dropped a minute ago. I was starting to edit the video, but what good timing, man. Here we go. They tweeted this picture with no other context. Boom. We've got the visitor, and then in its reflection, we have the mech. But the mech seems to be like chained up, doesn't it? Like it's like, is it his suit? It looks like it might be his suit, and it's hanging. Like, I don't know if he's put it away. Something's going on. We've got our first, I guess, hint at this season's storyline going into season 11, other than the rift zones, right? All we've had is the rift zones, and they're already teasing us a week or 3 weeks in. I don't know. I need a comment right now from any of you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. What does it mean? We'll talk about this soon once we know more, and I'll dig through your guys' comment section and see who's got some better theories, because I love this type of stuff. All right, there it is. Visitor, man. Let's see it. I drive back to school tomorrow, so I got about an 8-9 hour drive, so I won't be posting a video. But we're going to get back into grind mode, man. Back at school. I think Wood Punch, of course, if you guys remember him, my man Nate, he's my roommate. So he usually takes a break from games during the summer and just enjoys himself. So now that he's back, we're going to get him back on the team. And we're going to have a pretty competitive trio team, I think. Wood Punch, myself, and Curtis. And I'll be playing more, too. Getting the rust out, right? Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Talk soon. Subscribe if you're new around here. Code TheCampingRusher. Touch that like button. Good.